Hello peeps, welcome to Cities Skylines. We are doing a special live version at the moment over on twitch.tv/MattSparks. Come over and give me a follow for any future. Is it really? Is it really loud? Sorry. Okay, game audio seems to be a bit loud, so I'm gonna let's just turn that down, shall we? Audio. See, I've turned everything down a little bit already anyway. Let's just turn it down. Like, way down. Way down. Everything's getting turned down. There you go. And resume game. How about that? Is the game audio sounding a bit better now? It's a bit weird because the music kind of fluctuates and it sometimes gets really like big and powerful and like, wow, this is quite epic. And then other times it's just like quite ambient. Well, hopefully that will be better. Now, in one of the previous episodes, I was talking about connecting the two roads that we have here to the two roads that we have here somehow. And I think that might be a thing to do. What is this? What is this? What is all of this? What is this? Not enough educated workers. Well, I need to put the high school in like last episode. Jeez. God, you want a moon on a stick? Look, that's the elementary school. That's not a high school. Where's the high school? Did I even put in a high school? I thought I'd put in a high school. Okay. Oh, fail. I put in 2 elementary schools. Okay, right, let's... okay, first things first. Let's get rid of that, because we don't want that, because we want one of these. I can't believe I did that. That was really dumb. There we go. That was what was supposed to have happened at the end of last episode, and not what, what I did. What a numpty. Okay, let's get rid of that. We do have a fire department though, right? Yes. Okay, we've got a fire department. We've got a clinic. And we've got police. Okay, good. Right. Man. Right. So they want... Yeah, you'll get your educated workers. Right, okay. Ignore it. Yeah, herp-de-derp. Indeed. Okay. Let's speed this up a little bit. Right. So let me just check. I just want to make sure that we're all right for electricity. Yes. Water. We're going to need water. Okay, I think that's going to have to be priority number 1 is water. So, oh man, this is going to suck. So ideally we want to put in one of these water pumping stations like here, up this end, as the water's flowing down, or it's flowing up the screen, that's where the sewage is. So we don't want it like at the same place as that, otherwise the water will get polluted and people will be drinking poo water. And no one wants to drink poo water. So if I put in the water pumping station up here, then I've also got to run pipes along here and then down here to join up with these, but then I've also got to run power cables from down here all the way up here. It's a bit of a nightmare, but we're beginning to run a bit low on the old water, so I think it's going to have to be done. So we'll put that in there, and then we'll get the water pipes to here, and then we run that along to there. Okay, so we're all good for that, but now it needs electricity. So I'm just going to run that down to there, and then that should be working. Yes, that is working. Alright, but we are going to need some more power now as a result, but I don't have enough money. No. We're a bit strapped for cash right now, but water-wise, boom, yeah, everything's good. Alright, okay, that's good. I did put the taxes up, didn't I? Yes. Okay. I think once we hit our next population cap, I might put the taxes up a little bit more. Possibly. Oh, these stupid... Look, they set up businesses, going, and then they complain that they don't have any educated workers, and then their businesses close, and they leave abandoned buildings. It's like, well, why would you do that? Why would you open a shop and build a big building if you didn't have people that could work there? That's just irresponsible. You shouldn't even be in charge of a business if you're that irresponsible. You silly people. Okay, so we've got 636 students going to our high school, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that lots. Right, so we've got $9 grand now, so I think we can put in another wind turbine. Where's the best place to put it? 7. I think we're going to have to just put it in where we can fit it, really. 7 megawatts. That has given us a bit of breathing space. I'm reluctant. We have got other means of generating power. We've got a coal power plant, but I don't really want to use a coal power plant if I can avoid it. I'd rather stick to the wind turbines if possible. I want to get the advanced wind turbines. We get those at 2600 population. And then we can start putting them in the water, and they'll end up getting like much more power, and then we can probably just get rid of those and just have those in the river instead. Right, I'm going to ignore all the abandoned buildings because you're all dummies over here. Right, so we've got quite the need for industrial. See, I'm not sure that we can really afford to put those roads in that I wanted to put in just yet. Maybe I can start putting them in. Maybe. Okay, let's just take a look. Maybe I need to wait until... Yeah, because these roads haven't even... Most of this hasn't even been unlocked yet. So maybe I'll wait until we've unlocked some more of the roads at higher populations. Okay, so let's put in a bit more industrial along here. Okay, this should keep them happy. Fill that. Do I want to just put industrial like all the way along here? I might as well. What can I do? See, I can probably get rid of some of the power cables here. Like, I can certainly get rid of those and those and those. And if I rebuild... Oh no, that'll do for the time being. Actually, if I just put in one that goes from here to like here, I can get rid of all of these because that's not necessary. There we go. So we put some pipes in. There we go. You all have water now. Good. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Oh, look at all you dumb business owners. Look at you. You're all dumb. There's not enough educated workers. Well, what do you expect? Like, the high school's only been there for like, I don't know, a few days. It's been there for maybe a month. What do you expect? Jeezy crazy. Right. They're all dummies, so that's fine. Need more residential, and we need more commercial. So let's build the road out this way. And I think we'll have like a separate... kind of want to leave a... I don't know. Should I leave a bit of a gap here? Or should I just continue this kind of arrangement? I think I'm just going to continue the arrangement for the time being. But if I'm going to have these roads coming down here, I can't extend too far this way. So I think that's probably as far as I can really go. Okay. Do I want to connect these up? I might as well. There we go. It has annoyed a few people, but it's a developing city, so, you know, these things happen. So we put in some more residential there. Let's put in some residential there. Let's fill that up with commercial. And let's put in some residential there as well. And we'll see how that helps us along. Look at all these abandoned buildings. Stop building like stupid buildings there. Is it just because they're next to the parks and stuff? So they've got a higher land value, and so they're slightly better shops. I think that's probably what's going on. Well, you'll just have to wait, I'm afraid. There we go. They've all got water now, so that's excellent. Water is looking good. Power is not so good. We're going to need another wind turbine. There we go. They're saying there's not enough workers just to work at a drugstore. Well, there will be soon. Look, there's people moving in. Got to give it a chance. God, they're so impatient. So impatient. Right. So the industry area is looking pretty good. They're complaining that there's not enough workers as well. Because they're impatient too. Look, we're getting there. Look, there's people moving in. You just got to give it a bit of time, that's all. I think... Do we want to put in a park around here? I don't think we do just yet. I want to see if how it kind of pans out on its own. I'm thinking... I'm a bit worried because I'm thinking if I increase land value, am I going to struggle for places for industry, for people to work? See, they're complaining that there's not enough workers. And I'm not quite sure how it works in this game. I know it used to be if you have low land value residential, they would go to work at places like factories and industrial type areas. But if you started raising the land value, then they were more likely to work at kind of offices and shops and stuff. So I'm not really sure how it works in this game. That's how it used to work in SimCity though. So maybe it's the same. I don't know. We shall find out soon enough. So the residential demand has gone down. Industrial. Oh, 2,600. Boomtown. Oh yeah. So we can unlock another area, should we want to, another 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. We get transport services. We've unlocked the ability to place level 3 unique buildings. We get buses, ore industry specialization, recycling, recreational drug use policies, and we've got new roads, highways and roundabouts, and cloverleaf intersections. And we've got the bus depot, and we've got the advanced wind turbine, hooray, and the cemetery. Cool. Excellent news. Excellent. Right. Well, how much is this? 8. That's not so bad. Let's put the cemetery right at the front of the entrance to the city, or the exit to the city, I should say. Boom, down, it's gone. There you go. Everyone's happy that there's a cemetery somewhere to place the dead. And it has power, so that's all good. There we go. Look at that, isn't that nice? There's only a few graves in there at the moment. Oh, it's got like a crypt type place as well. so that's nice. Donut vans going by. What's? I'm not even sure that. It looks like a Mountain Dew. Big spray. And hot dog vans. Do you know what? I think this must be like an American thing, because I don't think I've ever like seen a van with what it's selling or what it's carrying like emblazoned on the top of it in like some big kind of sculpture. It's a bit of an odd thing for me to see. And we've got some shops down here. Pop soda, go nuts for donuts. Like it. I haven't gone nuts for a donut in a long time, which is probably a good thing. Okay, let's check our power. Right, our power is having problems, so let's see. This is not all that great. What about up here? 8? Really? Is that the best we're gonna get? 9 megawatts? I thought this was gonna like 10 megawatts if we put it like around here somewhere. The hell's going on? Why is it went from 10 and then I just took my hand off the mouse and keyboard and it's gone down to 3. I haven't what? I don't get it. I do not get it. Well, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be amazing. I guess if we had it down here, we get the maximum, which is like 20, which is pretty awesome. Or if we put it over here, we'd get like 19, 18. But currently where we are in this zone, it's pretty poor. Well, that's disappointing because we need more power. We really do need more power. Okay, so do I buy another tile just to get more power? That seems a bit excessive, but it might just have to. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look what is available. So, this tile here has got access to trains, which we currently don't have in this one. This one doesn't, but this one has quite a lot of oil and ore. And obviously, just as we looked at, it's got the water, which we can put those things on. So we were talking about expanding to this tile last time, I think. And it's only $3,800, so I am going to purchase it. And that is extended onto this one, should we want any of these tiles as well. So we've got more to work with for future. So let's take a look at what we've got now. So we've got quite a large area to work with now. So if I click this and natural resources, so this is oil here. So we want to build some industry like right on here, if we can. What's the yellow? Fertile land. So we could build some industry up there as well for the fertile land stuff. I think we're just going to have to expand the city in this kind of direction. Because, yeah, I'm not really sure that there's much. I guess we can expand it this way as well, now that we've opened it up. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a road to come down here. And then we're going to go across and then connect it up to this road over here. And then we can start building some industry on this oil. Because that would be pretty cool. Okay. So we've got lots of monies, so let's see how we get on. So if we bring this down to here, should I make this like a curved road, perhaps? It's not that curved, is it? Really? Okay, let me just toggle the oil so we can see exactly where it is. Oh. I didn't really... I was hoping it was going to stay on so I could see. So we want to kind of bring it along here, really, don't we? So from, like, that pylon, I guess, across, and then across. So from, like, there to there, and then like that. Is that right? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. And then we can get another one to, like, go from here to here, maybe? I don't know. I'm putting them in there. That's where they're going. I've decided. All right, so we've got some roads. So now we need to. Should I make these roads bigger? Should I make them 4-lane roads? I don't know. I don't really know. No, I don't think so. We'll keep the roads as they are for the moment. Okay, so we've got these roads. Let's move the camera around for a start. So we want to make this industrial. I'm just trying to see. I haven't got the best view. How about? Let's try that. Let's have a look at that and see if that really does what I want it to do. So if we make all this industrial along here. And here. And then what we do is we get the districts and we kind of put all this district here. Oh, messed that up completely, haven't I? There we go. And then we change that to oil industry. Oh, what? No! It doesn't. Oh, I messed it. I messed it up. Oh. Herpty derpty derp. Herpty derp. Herpty derp. Let's how do we remove the specialization? Can I just there we go. Just erase the district, erase it all. Well, no, I feel really dumb now. I didn't realise that I needed a population of 5,500 in order to be able to make use of the oil industry. That's really annoying. So what can we do here? We can do forest, which is just north of there. I feel really dumb and stupid. Stupid and dumb. Oh, we've still got bendy roads on. I don't want bendy roads. I want straight roads. I can't see. Why are you still bendy? No. No bendy. No, that was too long. Too long. Road building is the worst. Okay. So we can put some industrial around here. Like that. And let's just get rid of those bits. Okay, and then if we zone basically this kind of area here, bloop, and then we make this forest industry, and then I think that might work. I think that's how it works. I don't really know. I don't really know. They're all going to moan about not having enough power and not having water. That's fine. I'll sort that out in a sec. Water can go up like that and then come down like that. I guess we'll put another pipe like that. Right, they've got water. Let's put one of these bad boys in like here, and we've got enough money, so let's put in another one here, and then we'll run some power cables from here to here for the time being. Most of these pylons and stuff are only temporary anyway, so is this I don't know if I've done this correctly. Are these buildings should be forest industry? Oh, maybe did I have to click on it? I don't know. I don't know if it's worked. I have no idea if it's worked. I think it's worked. I think it's worked. Yes. I think it's working. Maybe. Okay, it looks like it's working. Alright, cool. Oh no, we got a fire. And it doesn't rain, it pours. As they say. I'm not sure who they are, but they say it. Alright, well, that's been the first episode from this live stream. So this is like episode 3 of the series in total, I think. Oh, I don't know, I lose track. So thanks for watching. The stream will continue, but this episode will finish. And we'll see you next time in Cheeseville.